So tonight we're having friends over to dinner. The problem is I don't have a lot of time to get dinner ready. So I'm going to show you a recipe today that is simple to do on the busiest of afternoons or right before your guests come. What we're going to make tonight is a Mediterranean shrimp. I'm telling you, this recipe is so easy. We're literally gonna dump everything into this pan, put it in the oven, and then I can get my kids' homework done, get their bath done, and then by the time my guests come, dinner will be ready. A large can of diced tomatoes, and I'm gonna put some of the cooking liquid in there, and then I'm just gonna drain the rest. So that's 1 can of diced tomatoes, a box of cherry tomatoes, where I just added probably the equivalent of about 1 to 1.5 bell peppers. Kalamata olives. I don't want a ton of the cooking liquid. Again, I'm just gonna pour in probably the equivalent of about 1/4 cup. This is a 1/2 jar of Kalamata olives. I'm gonna dump this whole can of artichokes and the marinated oil that it's in into my serving dish. And that's a pound of frozen shrimp. Next, a tub of crumbled feta. If you get it by the block, just crumble it yourself. The zest of a lemon. You can use, if you want a finer zest, you can use a microplane zester. Today I'm just gonna actually take the yellow part, and this makes a pretty kind of ribbony zest. You do want to avoid the white part of the lemon. That pith is kind of bitter, so if you can, just get the yellow part. And I'm gonna put probably the equivalent of 1/4 cup of fresh mint in there. And last but not least, I have some garlic that I'm gonna add. I wanna show you a neat trick though for the garlic. Still in their garlic skin, pop this right into the garlic press. And I'm just gonna press it and it'll shoot right out. And then what's neat is it becomes very easy to clean the garlic press out then. The skin just comes out in 1 piece or 2. And I'm just gonna do this with 4 cloves. And then I'm gonna stir everything, and this is ready to go in the oven. So I'm putting it into a preheated 350 degree oven, and it's gonna go in there for about 1/2 hour. And you'll see over the course of the 1/2 hour, the peppers will roast, the tomatoes will become this nice stew-like consistency as the fresh ones combine with the diced. So the buzzer just went off. We're gonna go get the shrimp out of the oven. Again, this is like the world's easiest dinner party, quick dinner. I mean, it's nice enough that you can serve it to guests. Oh, look at that. This dish is amazing. I mean, it was so easy to do. It's kind of a stew-like consistency. You could serve it over rice or pasta if you wanted to, but it's a meal unto itself. It has those delicious, the shrimp, the broth that it's in now is just infused with the peppers and feta and olives and artichokes. But you know, it took us, what, maybe 10 minutes to make? I mean, this dish, I hope you'll give it a try.